Oh. Anyway, let's do Watch His Pitches, where I did eat M&Ms while watching movies.
What movie?
We saw two movies this week. One just me and Mrs. Cheapy, and one with just me and Ty. So we saw this movie, Searching. You've probably never heard of it, correct? With John Cho. It's filmed.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have heard of it.
Okay,
yes.
It's filmed entirely from the perspective of a computer screen and/or like phone, and it's a thriller. It's a mystery / thriller. It's a dad searching for his daughter. Basically, his daughter disappears, and it's very compelling. Actually, I didn't know anything about it going into it. Mrs. Chibi picked out the movie. She just said we were having a date night. So let's see this movie. It's only playing in 2 theaters, and it's got good reviews, and that's all I knew about it. So I didn't know about this screen perspective thing. But it works surprisingly well, and I would check it out when it gets the full release. I don't know when that's happening. Maybe this week. But it's called Searching, and if you're looking at computers a lot and cell phone screens a lot, like I think we all are, you'll appreciate how clever it is to make a movie this way. And they do it in a really logical way as well. So check out Searching. And the other movie I saw was called Alpha, which is, Have you heard about that one with the wolf?
It's kind of Call of the Wildish, right?
Yep. It's prehistoric man.
Yeah, but same
basic principle. It's supposed to be, I guess, a story
where
of
dogs came from.
Yeah, basically a story of how man and dog first got together, I think. But they do it in a way that's not hokey. I didn't think
they could show that. They could have children see that.
Yeah. I would say
how man and dogs got together for the first time.
No, come on. I would say it is rated PG-13, and I would say that it's not a kids movie, but I'd say Ty is around the right age to see it, 10 or 11. But it was actually really well done, and I thought it looked visually it looked really good, and the story was good. And considering that the whole movie is done in like caveman dialect and there's not that much of it, the performance is really good too. So if you have like a young teenager, I would recommend taking them to Alpha. That means like a 13-year-old.
Got it.
Okay.
In case you're keeping score. What'd you guys see?
I watched a documentary that's on Hulu called The Perfect Bid. It's about a Price is Right contestant that it basically talks about this guy memorized all the prices, basically.
Okay.
From like 1972 to like 2006.
Okay.
And, he went to try to be on the show, I think, 37 times, and he was on once.
Did he memorize the prices for all those different years because he tried to get on the show all those years? Because they don't ask about old prices on that show, do they?
No, he started going there in the mid-70s.
Gotcha.
To try to be on the show. And it's interesting. It's interesting to see his tale. It's interesting to see, because it's really more about the Price is Right.
I like The Price is Right. I grew up watching that game show.
Yeah, and they really do make Bob Barker look, and he's on it a lot, and they interview him.
So he talks about spaying and neutering pets.
Spaying and neutering, yes, he does. And, and he comes off really as the nicest guy in the world.
Okay.
And Drew Carey isn't on. Like, they don't do any new interviews with Drew Carey.
Okay.
They just show clips of interviews of Drew Carey, and he really comes off like an asshole.
Drew?
Yeah.
Why?
Basically, because who's...
Do we want to know why? Should I not ask why?
If you plan on watching it, then...
Let me watch it. I like Price is Right. Maybe I'll check this out.
Check it out. It's on Hulu. You already own it.
All right, I'm there.
Yeah. It's not long. It's like an hour and 20 minutes.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. But it's interesting. Like, I was interested the whole time.
Okay.
You want to see what happened to this guy. And, it's not like he's not like a sad sack, and you don't feel bad for him at the end.
Perfect Bid, it's called.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's it's just to put it. He's not a super winner, but he's not a complete loser either.
Perfect.
So there
Like
you go.
Wombat. It's a lot like you.
Like
No wonder why
me,
you
not a
enjoyed it.
perfect winner. But I actually I think I'm a little less pathetic than that guy.
Ooh.
Just like a little
Well,
bit.
that's not very nice.
I'll be the judge of that when I watch this movie.
Yeah, you could let me.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, the guy watched the whole documentary. At no point does he talk about milking a cow.
That's his loss, apparently.
That is totally his loss.